I would say that the way that we as an organization think about hope for betrayed partners is a twofold proposition, because it's always really wonderful when the person who is committing the betrayal chooses to recover and heal their relationship. We love that, and we are for that, and we want that for people who are willing to do the work. And healing from betrayal trauma does not depend on anybody but you. We would consider a success to be one whole and healthy person, even if the relationship doesn't survive. So we know that hope and healing is available to every person who has experienced betrayal, whether their partner chooses healing for themselves and the relationship or not. In terms of how that looks and how we overcome betrayal trauma, there are some sort of key markers along that journey that I wanted to talk about, because at AppSats, we use a 3-stage approach to trauma healing. Safety and stabilization is your first stage. That's about getting a hold of the crisis that is unfolding in your life, doing things that minimize the likelihood of ongoing trauma and ongoing lack of safety. So we're dealing with those kind of big emotions. We're learning emotional regulation techniques, trigger management techniques. We're learning about things like boundaries and how to protect myself from ongoing issues within the relationship or even outside of the relationship. In stage 1, safety and stabilization, there's a lot of just validating that person's experience as real, getting things back to a place where we can do some of that deeper work, which happens in stage 2 and 3. So stage 1 is safety and stabilization. Stage 2 is remembering and mourning. That is exactly what it sounds like. Lots and lots of grief work in stage 2, and really coming to terms with the reality of what has happened in your life. So I sometimes talk about, like, stage 1 is there's been an earthquake. Let's make sure nothing else is going to fall down and hurt you. Stage 2 is, okay, now we need to pick through the damage and understand what's happened and make sense of what's broken beyond repair, what might be reusable in some way, and what made it through safely.